How does the new budget bill equate to huge tax cuts for the rich? Let's go through them. And there's quite a bit here. So first of all, it extends the 20% business pass-through income deduction, which is mainly used by entrepreneurs and investors. It doubles the estate tax deduction to $28 million. It reduces the capital gains tax and dividends tax down to a flat 15%. Remember when the market was crashing and you guys said only the rich people are invested in the market? Which wasn't true. Those are the people that get that tax cut. Yeah. It repeals the 3.8% net investment income tax, which mainly applies to people who make between $1.5 and $2.5 million a year. It does nothing to close the loophole for the carried interest deduction, which is a huge tax cut for private equity managers. It proposes a corporate tax rate reduction down to 18%, which would result in over $24 billion in additional savings for Fortune 100 companies. It renews the 100% immediate expensing for capital-intensive industries. It reinstates full deductibility of all R&D costs. It quadruples the SALT cap, the state and local tax deduction cap. Yeah, quadruples that. Completely eliminates the corporate minimum tax, as well as repeals that excise tax that we put on stock buybacks. Yeah, that goes away. So the Tax Foundation estimates that it would reduce federal revenue by $4.1 trillion over 10 years. But hey, that's okay, because if you're a server or someone that works in an industry where you get tips, you get that big deduction, which will save you $200 a year at most. So yeah, extremely large parts of this bill are basically giveaways to the rich. Yeah. But I don't think we're going to have to worry about it, because a lot of prominent Republicans in the Senate have already come out and said there's no way in hell they're passing that bill. One being Ron Johnson. That was a shocker. You got to appreciate people that stick to their principles, though. Now, I have a question. Why do we even need to bother having a discussion over whether a Republican tax cut would benefit the rich? Have Republican tax cuts benefited anybody other than the rich? Ever? If you think about it. Because the billionaires aren't happy with the billions they have. They need more money. Because they're struggling. Because it's so hard. It's so hard. They're struggling so much that we're going to cut Medicare and Medicaid from poor people to ensure they can get an extra few $100 million via the government. Yeah. Thanks.